It is a pleasure that you are with me again. I hope you and your pet are well. Today we will talk about the following: why my puppy is not getting fat and how to help him. Let's start. You are feeding your puppy a nutritionally balanced diet and following label directions precisely. You see how he ravenously eats his food and you assume that his appetite is not the problem. However, you are not gaining weight as you should. Puppies grow at different rates, but if yours is below average for its breed, there may be a problem. Anything from ineffective feeding methods to underlying illnesses can cause slow growth in puppies. You may be unknowingly feeding your pup insufficient calories or a diet that lacks essential nutrients for growth. However, medical causes can also be the problem. Underlying causes. For pampered pets, the inability to gain weight is rarely due to inadequate food intake, especially if the puppy's appetite seems good. It's best to play it safe and take your pup to the vet to rule out medical causes. There could be a number of reasons behind your inability to gain weight, but intestinal parasites, particularly roundworms and hookworms, are probably the most common. Inflammatory bowel disease, protein-losing enteropathy, and hypoglycemia are examples of illnesses your vet can look for and rule out. Or the problem may be related to the teeth. For example, the puppy's teeth may not have erupted normally and may come into contact with the tongue. Also, certain foods may be too rich for some puppies and cause diarrhea. This isn't necessarily a food allergy, but I think some puppies with developing GI tracts can't tolerate certain foods. Is your pup getting enough calories? If your vet has ruled out an underlying condition, he may not be getting the right amount of calories. It is recommended that you discuss your dog's diet with a veterinarian and calculate the puppy's recommended daily caloric intake, a methodology based on the breed, the dog's activity level and reproductive status. Spayed or neutered animals may not need as many calories as intact animals. Feeding a high-calorie food can be beneficial if the puppy has a poor appetite and is not finishing the recommended portion of food. But this should only be attempted after parasites have been checked and treated and blood tests and other diagnostics have been performed to rule out health problems. Examine your puppy's diet. Diets that lack an essential balance of vitamins, minerals, protein, fat, and carbohydrates can also be to blame. For example, large and giant breed puppies should eat a diet labeled for large breed puppies. Despite what you may think, diets formulated for growth are not always high quality. Consider changing the diet to a more familiar diet. What you should avoid. You may be tempted to add a nutritional supplement to puppy food to stimulate growth, but using supplements without consulting a vet can harm your puppy. For example, excess calcium may increase the risk of developmental or orthopedic diseases in large breed puppies. Excess vitamin D can cause toxicity. Another potential problem to avoid is obesity. A lot of puppies that owners think are too skinny are a healthy weight and are trying to make them fat because they don't have a good understanding of what a healthy puppy looks like. Unless the pup has a known health issue, being a little skinny is generally healthier than being a little overweight, especially for large and giant breed dogs. Veterinarians recommend frequent weight checks to make sure the puppy is not overweight. And if weight gain is faster than desired, calorie adjustments can be made before weight gain becomes excessive. In addition to ruling out medical conditions and making sure your dog's diet is balanced and provides the right amount of calories, you may want to examine his feeding methods. Some puppies need several small meals throughout the day instead of 2 large meals. Feeding small meals can help with weight gain. It also looks for behavioral clues. If the puppy has to compete for food with other dogs in the house, the puppy should be fed separately. Not only will this help reduce stress, but it will allow the owner to determine the exact amount of food the puppy is eating. Develop your dog's hidden intelligence to eliminate misbehavior and create the well-behaved, obedient pet of your dreams. Hit the instant access button below now. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment, and share the video. Thanks.